Welcome friends. Goa today is passing through a very critical political phase. There is no party loyalty left in any elected representative. MLA elected on one party ticket, few days later, for his personal benefits, goes and joins another party. This we have been seeing in Goa for decades. Recently, we saw 8 of the MLAs from Congress going and joining the BJP. To discuss all this, we are going to talk to the leader of opposition, Yuri Alemao, and find out why such thing is happening in Congress. We are also going to talk to him about the critical issues of Mahadai, coal and other issues plaguing Goa. And let's see the first time MLA who is gone to become the leader of opposition. Let's see what answers he gives us. Welcome Yuri Bab. Yuri Bab, you have got elected for the very first time in the Goa Assembly. The very few, if I remember, I don't think anybody else for the very first time who is elected has become leader of opposition in Goa. How are you taking up this responsibility?
Now, see, first of all, as you said, I'm a first-time MLA. But definitely, it's a learning process for me. I'm learning every day. I do a lot of research on matters spoken in the past in this legislative assembly. And I believe I'm taking a lot of feedback also from the people. जायत गोंयकारा कडेन हांव जायतो feedback घेता in various fields, educationists, intellectuals, journalists, and they are guiding me. So definitely, no doubt that I'm young, but I believe that as a leader of opposition, by God's grace, आमचे कुंकोळकारांनी म्हाका आमदार केलो आनी गोंयकाराच्या आशिर्वादान आनी देवाच्या आशिर्वादान विरोधी पक्ष नेते जाले. And definitely as a role that a leader of opposition should be focused to bring the government to its knees. I believe that is the agenda in my head. And definitely we try to improvise on whatever has been done in the past.
Yuri Bab, as you said, we all understand you come from a political background. Your family has been there for generations in this politics. But still, there is some experience lacking. Not just you, we are not talking about, even in Congress. All those experienced people have deserted the party. Even your GPCC president, Amit Patkar, is a new guy, without any experience as such. So, are you lacking this? See, even the leader of opposition, there has to be some data feeding required. So, you need to have that experience that comes from the experienced leaders. So, do you feel that lack of such exposure?
See, as you said, I come from a political background. And I believe when I was 12 or 13 years old, that was the time when my father was also elected in this same legislative assembly. The first legislative assembly I remember was in the other older Amgeliji assembly Halli. And I used to always accompany him, even when he was 12 years as a minister. I was always constantly with him. Definitely, I have seen how the working very closely of this legislative assembly. So that has helped me. With regards to, as you said, our party president and the other experienced, as you said, the experienced people who were in the party, I believe they were all liabilities to the party. All the 8 defectors were liabilities. They didn't have any agenda for the Congress party nor for Goa. They had their personal agenda of personally increasing their bank balance, personally looking at development pertaining to themselves rather than the state. Because and definitely no wonder there were a lot of experienced guys. But I believe that apart from experience also you need to look at things in the other perspective. You need a youth also. With regards to our party president, yes, he is a newcomer. He's also contested the elections for the first time and he's got such an important responsibility. the perception within the party or within Goa, or Goans feel that the congressmen are not united. So definitely it's a challenge for him, for Amit Patkar, but I believe he's trying his best. He's trying his best. We are moving to every nook and corner, and we are taking advice from the party. ए जे सिनियर गेले मग पार्टी काबार जायना. As our party, Congress today, you know, what is Congress? Congress has given Goa a lot of things. Statehood, जाऊं कोंकणी भाषा, जाऊं everything. You can say whatever institutions you can see is because of the Congress. And the cadre of the Congress is always there. Congress is a mass-based party. However people come and go. Leaders will come, MLAs will come, MLA will go. But the Congress party will always be there fighting for the people. And I believe it is, yes, it's a testing time for the party president, it's a testing time for me. But I'm confident that we will deliver.
Before coming to some serious questions, let me ask you about yourself. You were a trained pilot, you worked for a commercial pilot. How did you plan to go into politics?
But to be honest, I always wanted to be a pilot.
So you see,
Yes.
people spend a lot of money becoming a pilot. So it's not a easy job to get. Need a lot of training, dedication, commitment, hard work, and after that you become a pilot. And even after becoming a pilot, you have to get a job in the reputed airline. You had all that. So why did you plan to change?
See, I'll tell you, as a child, I always wanted to be a pilot. That was my ambition. That was my dream. Now, it so happened that during my training, the later hours, that I had an engine failure. You know, when I was training in Australia, in Sydney. And my dad was quite concerned. I survived an engine failure in Bathurst airport, a local airfield there. And I had some minor injuries. I remember my father coming from Goa there and advising me to think twice. But I followed my heart, and flying is my passion. Right from a child, I remember always going to the cockpit, and that was a dream. In between, I felt that I had almost got my admissions done in a medical college, to be a doctor, and somehow I went towards my passion. I came back to Goa, and I pursued my career in flying. After which I had another incident of something to do with some sort of an engine failure as well. To which then I gave it a serious thought, and I came down. When I came down, I was helping my dad, and when I was helping my dad was a minister, and तो पालक मंत्री आल्लो सांगेचो, आनी सांग्यार जेन्ना म्हाका दिसता एक तो भोंवतालो, when he was आमदार आल्लो, मंत्री आल्लो कुंकळचो, जेन्ना भोंवतालो सांग्यार, I got attracted to that, and I did a lot. If you can find it from the records, ki I developed a lot in Sangli.
I understand it.
Without being elected, I went to the roots. I went through various schemes of the then Congress government. I developed to so many roads. Saljini वेळ्ळे Saljini tinga रस्ते आसू नाही. Tinga रस्ते केले. ब्युटिफाय केले इतले प्लेसीस. JNN युआरएमानल्यान इतले प्रोजेक्ट घातले. RDNतल्यान बिलो पॉवर्टी लायन आहले भुरग्यांक आनी बारीक लोकांक इतले हेल्प केलो. Crores of rupees were distributed to this BPL family. So that made me get into it. Then the issue came about, there was an issue created in 2012. I missed by a narrow margin. There was an anti-Congress wave. BJP was at its fullest. Manohar Parrikar was, at his prime at that time. But I lost. Maka donshi mat podo jale haंव जिखपाचो. At that time, I believe issues were made about family raj. Family raj was an issue केलो. So I felt that, okay, yes, I went on the back seat. By God's grace, I settled down. I was still active with the people and connected. I got married. And in 2017 also, I didn't take a plunge. Although I was completely active with my father, I felt and I respected the sentiments of the people of Goa. They felt that family raj was an issue. So I didn't go back, into electoral politics. But yes, in 22, the people of Kunkolim felt that I should contest. I went there, contested, and I've been blessed. So it is more like a journey. It's an accidentally thing where I was, although coming from a family background, but it accidentally happened. And with my flying thing, I still keep my license current. So I follow my passion as well. Whenever I get time, I go and do my flying hours as well.
Yuribab, now since you have become from pilot to a politician, and you have been very vocal about Mopa Airport. You have been calling that the Daboli Airport in some time would become a ghost airport, and people are taking it seriously because you are a pilot and you have a lot of experience flying. So, can you tell me right now both the airports are doing well? Yeah. What did you mean exactly by the ghost airport?
See, basically, dual existence of two aerodromes or airports within close proximity, such close proximity is not possible. Not only in our state, not in the country, worldwide. Everywhere, if you go, two airports to commercially function within such close proximity, it is not possible. You go to Bombay, the same thing happened. You go to Bangalore, you go to Delhi, these episodes have basically taken place. So, my intent was to tell the Honorable Chief Minister that this dual existence of these airports will not be possible in the long run. You might expand Dabolim, you might expand Mopa. Dual existence scientifically is not possible. International Civil Aviation Organization had also cast its had made some remarks with existence of this. And I believe that the government also knows it. Now they believe that it depends on the market conditions. They call it market conditions. So basically, you will see possibly post 2024 or in the few years from now, you will see that Dabolim, the existence of Dabolim will not be there. It will be a ghost airport. It is factually and scientifically what I am trying to say.
Yuri, consider in 2024 your government comes at a center. 2027 Congress comes to power in Goa. What will be your stand on Mopa?
What will be my stand on Mopa? See, my stand on Mopa currently now would be that if the positiveness or जे मोपाचो जो बरो एक I think the value of people coming or tourism or everything, all this needs to percolate to the entire state. As an effect pada, it needs to percolate. Benefit should percolate. Benefit of both of them, how would they coexist? There has to be a plan with the Honorable Civil Aviation Ministry and the State Ministry here.
Tourism and these are different part. I'm just asking you, once your government comes at the center and state, what are you going to do? Are you going to shut one of the airports?
It is very clear. Now you cannot shut any of the airports. Both have to run. So you work on modalities, how to create it, how to make it run. See, in between, the Honorable Chief Minister made a statement to defend. He said that we would look at one as a domestic airport, the other as an international airport. Now, the essence of an airline industry is to go from point A to point B in the shortest period of time. So, if you have one domestic here in Dabolim and international Mopa, it is not feasible. So, it is up to the government to look at it now. It is their duty. They say they are quite keen. They should make this, I think you are looking at a hypothetical question, but it's more hypothetical what you are asking. But currently, we need to protect it. 2024, 2027 is secondary. Currently, only it will be shut down. So, I think they should look at it more importantly that way.
What do you think would be how, or let me ask you, how do you think Congress can fight BJP in 2024? Can Congress win both the seats in Goa?
See, let me tell you, South Goa is ours. We already have a member of parliament. In North Goa, yes, we have not won it for quite a consistent period of time. But definitely it is not whether the Congress can win it or no. It is what the people think, the issues that are on the ground. What is this BJP government doing? This insensitive BJP corrupt government. What are they doing? Who has benefited? 15 लाख मेळे जे प्रॉमिस केल्ले ते मेळे. लोकांक कितें मेळ्ळा? म्हारगाय, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंटा प्रॉब्लम कितें सेटल जाला? सो ऑल दीज इश्यूज जे म्हाका दिसता जे ही जुमला पार्टी हे पार्टीन जे BJPन जे प्रॉमिस केल्लें लोकांक, हें म्हाका दिसता फकत तेमी म्हारगाय दिल्या, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट दिला आनी लोकांक रस्त्यार हाडले. So they are not concerned about Goa. The central government doesn't look at Goa to be important at all. The latest to be with Madai. So definitely we definitely will win South Goa. I will not say that yes, it is a challenge for us in North Goa, but definitely all our leaders, we are working with a fine line, and I'm quite sure that the people will bless us with both the seats.
There are several plaguing issues in Goa right now. Madai, unemployment, corruption, mining, and so on. Coal, double tracking. Do you think Congress can cash in on all these issues?
See, the problem is not whether the Congress should cash in on this opportunity. The problem is that these problems need to be resolved. This is as Goenkars and Goans, we need to keep our political affiliations behind. Unemployment is a problem where we have one of the highest unemployment index. जे नीति आयोगाचे report येल्ले. This is the Prime Minister has certified that Goa has one of the highest unemployment ratio. What is this government doing towards creating jobs? What was the government doing in the past? जेन्ना parliamentary election येता, जिला election येता, पंचायती election येता, विधानसभा election येता, 50,000 job, 20,000 job, 10,000 job. What are their ministers saying? Their own ministers are saying ki तू लाखान पयस दिल्याको तुका job मेळटा. These jobs have been sold. So basically this is paisa feko tamasha dekho, this sort of an attitude, and our youth today are fed up and frustrated. This is when it comes to unemployment, and this government basically staff selection commission mo January 2023 notifies जावपा ahli. What happened to that commission? Why is that not been notified? So they are indulging only into more corruption, and they are not bothered about the common man. With regards to Madai, you see, basically, I believe that what is on the menu card of the BJP, what is on the menu card of the BJP is building, rebuilding, restoring. Unfortunately, Madai is not on the menu card of the BJP. Or I must say that the Home Minister has removed Madai from the menu card of the Goa BJP. They are not serious. There has been a dialogue between the Home Minister, the Chief Minister of Karnataka and the Chief Minister of Goa, and it has been told to him that this DPR has been approved, you settle it in court. This government is not serious, absolutely not serious. First, जेन्ना मादयचे EC जेन्ना जावडेकर आसलो त्या वेळार सांगतालो की EC फावो जाल्ली, त्या वेळार मुखेलमंत्रीन सांगलोलें की DPR is not given. Now DPR has been approved. Now they are basically saying that we will win it in the court. See, today itself, today the case has now been kept in July. What does this prove? Karnataka elections will be over by April, May, and then they will start again. So basically they are only creating politics. This government is not serious. The House Committee, I believe the DPR also was not tabled, they didn't have a copy. So this is a laughing joke sort of a situation.
No, but this thing today, as the Supreme Court order stands, as I have it, the Supreme Court has said that there will be no construction on the project until all permissions, including Goa, is taken. Goa Forest Wildlife Board. I know. I hope you know about it.
See, the Supreme Court has said that. What, as politicians, what is our role?
Yeah.
What is our role is to protect. Why I had said at the start, and when I was an MLA, we took a delegation to the governor to have an all-party delegation at the site. Why does this chief minister does not tell his counterpart? We go and see the exact status. You think that Madai is not diverted? They are Madai a dam je Karnataka to build his intrinsic beauty. There is like a dam bantai. See, you try and understand one thing, Suraj, that it is very clear that this government is protecting the interest of crony capitalists. There is a link between the water diverted from Madhai to the steel production. Steel production, as in Adani, Jindal, they've announced big, huge steel production in these areas, and they require water apart from coal. So, this is all part of this package that the central government, in connivance with the state government and this crony capitalists, this is what they want to destroy Goa and the environment of Goa. They do not want to protect Madhai. When the home minister, what did the home minister say? He said that our chief minister was informed about Madhai, that the DPNE, he thanked the Goa government. Why is the chief minister silent on that?
Yeah, Yuri, all understood about your concern for Madhai. But is the Karnataka Congress and the Central Congress serious about Madhai issue, about Goa's interest?
See, I say very clearly, let us not look at Congress or BJP. Let us look at Goans first. Goa Congress is serious and the Central Congress is serious. I'll tell you why. You look at the Home Minister's statement again. What did he say? He said that Madam Sonia Gandhi ji in 2007 made a statement that not a single drop would be diverted. Secondly, he said that even in the notification in our manifesto, it was there to protect Madhai. Who certifies it? You don't require Yuri Alemao certification. The Home Minister certifies that Congress
So
is
if
serious.
the Congress comes to power, Madhai diversion will be stopped.
No, definitely, we will not only Congress should come to power. We will be very aggressive henceforth. We, when it comes to power, it is 2027, 2024. There's still 1 year. But the way Karnataka is going to divert this water, it is a serious matter. We need to act now rather than coming into power. That we will see when we come to power.
So basically, you are going to fight for Madhai until the diversion is stopped.
Yes.
Yeah, but you have been saying that don't you think it is the ploy of the central government just to lure the Karnataka voters in?
No, definitely it is a ploy or whatever it is. Right now they are diverting, and it has been proved at the site. So many of our well wishers of Madhai in the past, they've been Rajen Kerkar.
I'll tell you, Yuri, I'll just interrupt. See, I was the first guy in 2019. I was a guy who went alone with my own son. I went there, we had a drone footage, and it was the first time when I went with Rajan Kerkar only. So he told me to get a drone, and we were the first guy to take a drone shoot of that, and how the water is going, and the photos you are using, the Congress is using of U-turn water, that is clicked by me and my son. So those were the first thing, and I brought it out in Herald, saying that this is the way water is going, and that is when the administration came to know that the water has already been diverted. So I am saying that that is the time when the Congress should have made the noise, but they did not do it. Don't you think?
See, the matter at that time was sub judice. Right now, when the matter is sub judice, there are decisions taken by the ruling dispensation to protect interest of a political party. Or normally, these interstate matters, it is not, the Home Ministry should not interfere in and make it one-sided. This is one-sided. You send them first, you destroy our environment by getting double tracking into Goa, by getting coal into Goa. Then you divert water and give them. So everything is given to them on a platform. Who is it given to? To these crony capitalists. And who is in power in the center? Who is in the power in the state? And who is in the power in Karnataka? So I maga dista double engine fail zala. There is no doubt about it. They are looking at 28 MPs rather than 2 MPs. This is the same very clear equation.
This is about Madhai. What is your stand on double tracking and coal?
No, we have always opposed it. In fact, we raised these things that the Sagarmala project as projections, and you can see this. This is all part of it. Cholna in the last 4 or 5 years, it is to protect these crony capitalists. It is a big ploy to destroy the little that is left in Goa, to destroy, to kill us with all this pollution by coal and destroy our environment. And we will firmly stand by the people. And when we appeal to the people that no matter what is your political differences, you have to fight. We have to all fight together. That was the stand taken by me and by my party and by various other of my colleagues, that we should not politicize it. When this issue save Madai Jenna Zallo or Jenna Sankri Jenna meeting Zali, we prefer to stay in the back seat. We were very vocal in the assembly. If you look, the 7 of us were vocal in the assembly. It didn't look like 8 just went away. We were, in fact, a more well prepared, and we were well tuned and we caught them off guard. We caught the ruling dispensation off guard. They didn't expect us to be that vocal.
Now coming back to Congress again, what is going wrong with Congress? Every time the MLAs are defecting. In 2019 it happened. Same the history was repeated in 2023. Why such things are happening with Congress? What do you think?
See, it is not something that is happening with the Congress. It's the greed of these individuals that they've taken this step. As I said at the start, it is not the Congress that does this. It is the greed, and they've succumbed to this greed and their personal development. This is what has taken them towards other political parties. So it is not the Congress at fault here at all. Let it be very clear. It is the greed and the self-development of these MLAs. They've gone there. They've sold. What else is left? If you don't fear God, there should be some ethics, some principles. You are a politician. You should not indulge in theatrics. Rather, indulge in making laws. You have to indulge in protecting our state. Stick by what you said. Just 2 months before, you said that you would, by no chance, you would not go into any other political parties and don't do this. BJP is this, BJP is that. And now they are silent. So it is shocking. So it is not the Congress that is at fault here. I believe it is these individuals and their greed.
It is being said, there are rumors that when the first plan failed, you were also part of the joining team.
See, I will tell you, rumors are rumors. Let me make it very clear. And I've made it very clear. I fear God, although I was not part of that oath. At that time, I was out of station. I fear God. I've got values. For me, these values are more important. I don't mind sitting at home. Politics is not a permanent chair. I also understand that. I have to play my role as an opposition MLA, as a leader of opposition. But I will not fail on my principles. इल्लें तरी गोंयकारा पासत दवरूं जाय मरे. सगळे जरी तर विकती गेले जाल्यार उरलें कितें? लोकां पासत आमकां लोकांली सॅलरी, वी गेट our salary from the public money, from the public exchequer. Let us fight for this rather than that just greedily go and do everything for your personal. Clear. Right from day one, I was never part of this.
Now, you are the leader of opposition. Do you think the opposition, the 7 of you, are really united?
See, let me tell you, we all come from different political parties. The Congress, we are 3 of us. Goa Forward is one. 2 belong to the Aam Aadmi Party and one belongs to RG.
I'm asking you.
I'll tell you.
Asking you this question.
What do you feel in the assembly? I believe in the assembly, all of us, we managed the show well during question hour, during calling attention, during various resolutions. We cornered the government. Definitely, I thank the opposition MLAs. I don't take credit, but I thank them. Because as a leader of opposition, it is my role to unite these MLAs.
Yeah.
And definitely we were working towards whatever is left of our little Goa to protect its interests. Definitely we cornered them. This is my belief that we sat together, worked on a strategy, and I believe we cornered them.
No, I asked you this question because the Congress has been accusing the RG and AAP for its failure in 2022 elections.
See, it is basically, everyone knows that 33% was the vote share of the Bharatiya Janata Party. 67% was the vote share of the opposition. What does this show? Is because of this divide that was created, or the BJP that was able to create this divide, that is why 67% of this opposition couldn't convert into number of seats. It is a fact. But as an opposition leader, it is my role to take all these MLAs into confidence and move ahead and corner the government. Politically, we have different aspirations, but in the house, I look at them as part of the opposition, as part of our strategy.
Last question to you. If, again the hypothetical question, if Congress comes to power in state and center, are all these issues, double tracking, coal, and other whatever plaguing Goa, are this how you, and Madai, what would be your stand?
See, the stand of the Congress party, first of all, our leader on Rahul Gandhi ji, during his visit in Goa, made it very clear that these 3 linear projects would be scrapped. You get this right from the top leadership. Number 2, the Congress party in its manifesto made it very clear that we would scrap these projects. With regards to Madai, you have, forget us, you have the Honorable Home Minister certifying the Congress's stand that Goa was, the Goa Congress and the central government Congress was wanting no diversion of Madai. So it is very clear. There's no question about it. The Congress government or the Congress government, and I'm quite confident, it's not hypothetical now. I'm quite confident that the Congress will rule the state of Goa and will definitely rule our country.
Yuri, just let me add to it. Your former leaders have been quite vocal, saying that Rahul Gandhi and the senior Congress leaders are not giving enough time to Goan leaders. Is it true?
I don't agree with that. I've had a patient hearing with Rahul Gandhi ji on 5-6 occasions, and my meeting lasted for more than an hour. And he gave us very clear-cut instructions to the honorable, to our party president and to me, that you all are new blood, you all get in new energy to the unit, make sure you all get loyal congressmen on board. And all these accusations are all false. You can see from the brotherhood that has been spreading in the Bharat Jodo Yatra. So much of love and affection compared to this current, bazaar of hatred. What is happening today is a bazaar of hatred.
So
Compared
do you
to
think
that,
the Bharat Jodo Yatra will be able to unite India really?
see, Bharat Jodo Yatra was a political yatra, no doubt, but it was not with petty politics. It was about uniting and the brotherhood of our and the inclusiveness of India rather than anything else.
But is it going to benefit the Congress?
Yeah, definitely, it's not only going to benefit the Congress, it's going to benefit the country, because we have to learn to, be together. This was what is India is all about, rather than spreading communal hatred. This is a clear-cut message from Rahul Gandhi ji. There were a lot of intellectuals, journalists, political parties that joined him. And he walked for 4,080 kilometers, for more than 4,080 kilometers, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. So you can imagine how serious he is about this particular subject, and he's definitely gives us a lot of time. Whatever the seniors have said, I don't accuse, because they are all betrayers.
Thank you, Yuri Bab, for giving us your time and answering all the questions. Looking at your answers, nowhere it felt that you don't have experience, and I hope all our viewers got their answers right from Bharat Jodo Yatra to Madai to double trekking, and we wish you all the best. Thank you, Yuri Bab. Namaste.